What's up, everybody? It's Neil, Mayhem's Adventures. Today I am going to be doing a recipe. I'm going to do a little cooking for the wife. She loves chicken pot pie and she likes when I make it. And I ain't going to lie, I got old and I can't remember what I do half the time. So I'm going to make a video real quick, so I can share it. But pretty much just remember it for next time. But anyways, I got me some chicken breasts, put them in this crock pot. I actually greased my crock pot down, just so you know, and throw some chicken breast in there. You want to hit it with some salt and pepper and a little garlic. And I got myself this little salt and pepper garlic blend that I like to use. So I'm going to throw some salt and pepper, garlic all in there. And we're going to throw, some people put onions. I don't like onions. I ain't going to eat it anyways because I'm allergic to chicken, but I put a little onion powder in there, the onion. That's how some people say onion. Put a little onion powder in there. Then we'll come back, put a little Italian, I got my big old finger, Italian seasoning in there. So we got salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. That's Italian. I just dropped that. That's my little blend, little onion powder, all covered up. Then we're gonna hit it with some cream of chicken soup. And I'm gonna try to get 2 cans in there. And y'all probably don't wanna watch me sit here and shake because I'm gonna be done shook it everywhere. So I'm gonna pause this for a minute and get this back going here in just a second. But we're gonna do 2 cans of cream of chicken. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I got my 2 cans of cream of chicken soup all mixed in there. And now I want to add about a half a cup of chicken broth. What I done was, I got to get my money's worth out of this chicken soup. So I just poured my chicken broth over in this cream of chicken can and kind of stir it up a little bit. So kind of get a little bit more of this chicken soup out of this can. And then we want to use a good half a cup of milk, and I done the same thing with my other can. I put a half cup of milk in there and stirred it up a little bit, trying to get all that chicken soup out. You know, stuff ain't cheap this day and time, so we got to do what we got to do to save a penny or two. Now we got all that in there. We're gonna come over here, and I don't think you want to see the whole house, so we'll come back. We're gonna hit it with some just a regular bag of frozen mixed vegetables. Get that all poured in there. It's kind of hard. My helper ain't here, so I had to do this one. One hand holding this camera and one hand holding the goodies. But I got a good bag of frozen vegetables in there. Now I want to do some diced potatoes, and I've been lazy. I hadn't cut them up yet. So I'm going to take 2 potatoes, peel them and dice them, and I'm going to put them in here on top of this. And I'm going to put this thing on low, which I already done. We got it on low. And I'm going to go about 3.5 hours to 4. Probably 4. We'll just call it 4. And then the object after 4 hours is, you know, I'm going to take them chicken breasts out of there and I'm going to put them in a shredder, shred them and throw them back in there. And we'll make another, we'll add a little bit in a little while. So we'll be back in about 4 hours. All right, I'm back. It's not been 4 hours yet, but just wanted to show you. I diced up my potatoes. I lied. They were small potatoes, so I had to make 3. Peeled 3 potatoes and diced them up and sprinkled it in there, and that's what they're gonna look like. Now we're gonna wait about 3.5, 4 hours. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna give a shout out to my buddy, Floridian buddy Carrie, because she loves these videos. Actually, she's the only one that likes these videos. So here's another cooking video, my friend Carrie. We'll show you. We'll be back in about 4 hours. Peace out. Alrighty, it's been about 4 hours. Somewhere in between 3.5, 4 hours. We'll come over here and take a little peek. Stir it around. It looks good. It sure smells good. I'm gonna take my little tongs right here. We're gonna go fishing. Fish out these chicken breasts. If we can find them. There's one. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand. There's another one. I can't remember. I think they was 5. I like using the bigger chicken breasts and just put 2 big old chicken breasts in there, but they didn't have none, so we went with these little bitty ones. And there's number 5. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set them in this old chicken shredder, and I'm gonna shred them all up real good and put them back in there. So bear with me. I'm gonna pause you for a minute and give this a give it a little shred twist. I don't think I can do it one-handed, but give me a minute and I'll be right back. All right, put it in a little chicken shredder there. Shredded it up. I'll try to do this one-handed. Ain't much to it. Put all the chicken back in there. Put a little chicken in there. Put the chicken in there. I think we're looking good there. We're gonna stir that up, but first I'm gonna throw a little sour cream in there. That just helps it out. And I can't do that with one hand either. So like I said, my helper's working, so we making this for her. And give me just a second, we'll do it again. Alrighty, now that I got both my hands back, like I said, I used one of these 16-ounce cups of sour cream. I only used about half of it. I know the cup's empty, but I had already used half of it for something else. But I got my shredded chicken in there. My sour cream's all in there. We're gonna stir it up. We're still on low. I hadn't turned it off. Get a good old stir, get it all stirred up in there. Now we're just gonna let this shredded chicken sit in all this and soak up a little bit more. I don't know about y'all, but it look good. But that's it. The only other thing I would say do was throw your old can of biscuits in the oven and pop them biscuits out and just pour this all over the top of that biscuit, and then you got yourself some chicken pot pie without the pie, or a chicken pot biscuit. Well, I hope y'all like my little recipe, but like I said, I try to share the love and help people out. I used to do this for the girls. I got twin girls, and I'd say cooking with daddy, but we cooking for myself now, so we have to make sure I don't forget how to cook things. So that's why I make these videos. But I hope you enjoy. If you do, give it a like. Thanks for watching.